Hey, this is the Fight Nerd. Today is November 23rd, 2010. I think it's 23rd. Is today 23rd?
Yes.
It is 23rd. Okay.
Because it's the day before Thanksgiving.
It's the day before Thanksgiving.
Which is the 24th.
It's 24th, okay.
So 24 minus 1.
Right. I don't do math, that's why I'm the Fight Nerd. That's Peter Lampasona. He's driving, as always. And we're going to Atlantic City on the day before Thanksgiving because we're idiots. And also we're going to see the DaMMAge show. And I think Pete has an interjection already.
Peter Lampasona of the new and improved U.S. Combat Sports.
What's so improved about it, Peter? Why don't you tell us more about this website?
Well, you see now this
That's enough. All right, so we're going to see the DaMMAge show in Atlantic City, New Jersey at the Trump Taj Mahal.
DaMMAge.
It's actually, it's DaMMAge because it's spelled D-A-M-M-A-G-E, and a clever little spin on words there. Peter, give us some insight on the card tonight.
Well, I was looking at it. There are a couple of points of interest here. One, Tara La Rosa probably has the most important fight as far as how it would affect national ranking. She's going up against Hashi.
Kyle Hayashi.
Hayashi.
Right? No, Hashi.
Hashi. No, it's
Japanese.
just Hashi.
Yeah.
So that's the only two nationally ranked fighters that are going up against each other. I theorize that La Rosa is going to cream her, but so we got at least one fight that could potentially affect the national rankings and even the pound-for-pound rankings. Other than that, a couple of interesting matchups, mostly local folks. You got, if you're big into the Maryland scene, it's really big for the Mid-Atlantic all around because Binky Jones is going to be fighting. Binky Jones.
Binky.
Yes, Binky Jones.
From the Garfield show?
No.
Who do you love?
Anyway.
Binky!
So Binky Jones is fighting, who everyone from Maryland knows and few people outside of Maryland know.
Binky!
If you're going to keep doing that, I'm going to stop talking about Binky Jones.
That would be great. That's not really a threat. And also at the show tonight will be Mark Coleman. And this is the action figure of Mark Coleman from Jack Specific. And we're going to see what Mark actually thinks of this thing. Pete, what do you think about Mark Coleman?
Please don't hold Mark Coleman so close to me. That's what I think about Mark Coleman. That doesn't look like Mark Coleman has ever. There was never a time where Mark Coleman looked like that.
No, and also a really cool thing about him is that his waist spins around really easily because his toy is defective. So we're going to see him introduce toy Mark Coleman to real Mark Coleman because hopefully he's still there. And as I mentioned, this is the day before Thanksgiving, and you can already see, well, you can kind of see because there's a really big glare from the sun, but right now not so much traffic, but there will be, I'm sure, a lot of traffic because we're heading into New Jersey on the day before Thanksgiving. Have I stressed that point enough yet? This is what we do for you people. This is what MMA reporters do. We drive around in traffic for you. I hope you're happy. You better be, because I'm not.
He's a little cranky. He's just a little mad. Don't mind him. Stop that.
We're back on the road and still haven't really hit any traffic yet, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice. Pretty nice.
I told you we were early enough to beat it.
Yeah. And I was kind of planning for more traffic, so I actually made a little game for us to play. And Pete looks so excited. We're going to do some MMA-Mad libs.
I just hate you so much.
Good. Good. I'm very pleased. So, I will show everybody at home. So my handwriting looks like, by the way. So yeah, I got this whole little Mad Libs set up here. And Pete has not seen this yet, so he doesn't know what he's going to be saying. But it's just an MMA-themed Mad Lib nonetheless, so it should be easy enough. So let's get this thing started, shall we?
If we must.
We must. We must. All right, let's get started with the name of, give me 4 fighters.
Kazuyuki Fujita. Roger Huerta. Gina Carano.
Gina Carano, okay.
She was a fighter once, right?
Yeah, for like a day or two.
That low-level FHM model.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go Genki Sudo.
Okay. Give me the name of a fighting company.
Yama.
Excellent. You know, is what I want to hear.
I just went with the stupidest one I could come up with.
Give me the name of an MMA reporter.
Let's go with Ariel Helwani.
Okay. Let's give me 2 weight classes.
Do they have to be ones that necessarily exist in professional MMA?
It's your Mad Lib, Pete. You can do what you want.
Very well. Let's go with junior middleweight and super cruiserweight.
2 body parts.
Elbow. Orbital bone.
I need now a past tense verb.
Menagerie.
Don't think that's a verb.
I can't think of a past tense verb
Think of a
that's
verb put in the
entertaining.
past tense.
Ran.
That's really dull.
Yeah, that's why I said that's entertaining. 4 adjectives. Can they be adverbs?
Possibly. We can try.
All right, let's say dangerously. Predominantly. Groin grabbingly. And obsequiously.
I hate you. Okay, I need the name of
How long is this damn Mad Lib?
pretty long. I need to think of a vehicle.
A 1984 Ford Tempo.
Okay. Or 2 MMA moves, or you know, just 2 fighting moves of some sort.
I'm gonna say flying omoplata. And jab.
Let's go with 3 nouns.
3 nouns. Dog. Truck. And engine block.
Engine block. Okay.
You know, while we're at this, I would like to say I'm pretty sure this is how Moro comes up with the stuff that he says.
Probably is. I can imagine the meetings right now. Speaking of which, I need the name of a commentator.
Let's go with Moro Ronaldo, our favorite.
I need an adverb and then a shape, and that's everything.
Damn it, I've been giving you nothing but adverbs.
Yep.
Crunchingly and octagonal.
Okay, so we've got our Mad Libs ready. Let's take a look at what we have here. This is it all filled out now. And here we go. It's time to tell a story, Pete. Are you ready?
I don't like you.
I don't either. So here we go. Now this is the tale of the massive upset at Yama Pit Fighting, written by Ariel Helmani. After 5 rounds, Kazuyuki Fujita was able to overcome the dangerous, and that's my fault for not making this better, of the junior middleweight champion Roger Huerta at the Nassau Coliseum in Sao Paulo. The challenger outstruck the champ, beat him with superior grappling, and ran his way to a unanimous decision victory. The only predominant advantage the champ had was his flying omoplata, which was neutralized by the masterful elbows of the challenger. Even Mauro Ranallo was impressed with the groin-grabbing abilities of Fujita. It was like watching a 1984 Ford Tempo run through a dog.
I've seen that happen on Long Island a lot, actually.
That's true. President of Yama Pit Fighting was surprised at the outcome, but is prepared for the future. The new champ has a lot on his truck, and will have many obsequious contenders on his orbital bone. Hopefully he can handle the challenge. On the undercard, Gina Carano struggled against Genki Sudo.
That's the kind of match that would happen at Yama, actually.
Yeah, probably would.
Yeah.
Partly due to issues with his engine block before the fight. I was not sickened at full power, and it showed. A 2nd round jab ended the night early for the fast junior cruiserweight. Sudo must work on his timing and crunching before he sets foot into the octagon again. And that, folks, is our MMA Mad Lib. Didn't live up to what you were expecting, Pete.
Yes, it was awful and a waste of time. So it was pretty much what we were going for there.
Mission accomplished.
So there we are.
All right, so that killed about 5 minutes. Great. And we still have a lot of time.
Yeah.
And I can't really stick my camera in front of his face to do it. So yeah, we're still on the road, but we'll be there soon. We'll probably talk to you when we get to Atlantic City. See you then. And we're here now at the Trump Taj Mahal for DaMMAge Fight League's debut show. Here's the entrance ramp. And there's the cage. Look at that. We're here about 3 hours before the show is actually starting. So as you can see, it's a little empty at the moment, but it's not going to stay that way for too long. Let's take a little walk around the cage, see who's around. Hey, it's Cutman Extraordinaire Bill. How are you?
Hey, good.
He's getting around trying to find his fighters. Over here is the Garv, getting ready for the show. We're going to sneak up on him like Batman.
It's fully charged, so.
See us. Oh god, he saw us. Run. Garlo doing commentary tonight, as always.
I am. I'm wearing a pink tie because Tara LaRosa is fighting Hashi today. So it's ladies' night.
It is ladies' night. So what fight are you looking forward to the most tonight?
Oh man, I tell you what, there's so many good ones on the card. I have no idea. Just wherever brutal knockouts or submissions happen, that's what I'm all about.
All right, well, we'll see what happens. And here's a good look at the cage as well. There's the logo in there. Kind of can't see it from this angle, but it's in there. Take my word for it. So we're going to be waiting for the fight to kick off, which is supposed to be about either 7 or 8 o'clock. We'll see which one it is. And we will talk to you guys after the show. All right, so the DaMMAge show's over, as you saw, and now it's time for a little wrap-up, and joining us today is the Garv as well to do it, and Lampasona over there as always. But yes, the Garv! Hooray for the Garv!
I can't even enjoy my meal.
Shut up and do your job, Garv.
I'm trying to enjoy a nice meal, a relaxing meal at the cafeteria.
That we couldn't find.
DaMMAge Fight League, it was great. I mean, Tara won the championship. You know, Hellwig was in a 2-minute, most brutal 2 minutes in the sport's history, probably. That was pretty bad.
Tara LaRosa versus Takayohashi, that was pretty crazy. Decision was really close as well.
I agreed with the judges. I had it at 48-47 for Tara. One of the rounds, I'm like, well, this could go either way. So I was still kind of excited, but like if I had to pick, I'd say Tara took that based basically on reversals in the other two. Hashi's strongest round was the first, which really surprised me because I thought it was going to be a wipeout, and then when I saw the first round where Hashi was really taking it to LaRosa, I'm like, well, I guess no one told her.
Actually, Shawn Baran and I kind of, Tara gave us a little credit on that. We were talking about her wrist control, and she said that reminded her to keep that wrist control. So, yes.
They happened to be fighting right in front of us against the fence. And we happened to be talking about that, and she happened to overhear, so it worked out well.
Apparently Hinkle looking good tonight.
Looking great. You know what? He did what Hammer House guys do. He hammered people on the ground. And that's what Coleman said. Old school G&P right there, ground and pound.
And I'm going to go over Shawn, too, for Chris Ligori's fight. Doing a little, so we actually have more than one person fights. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
It's not just Pete rambling on and on for once. Now we have different voices.
You love me. You and your viewers.
Love viewers.
I'm sure there are viewers. I've seen
parents.
the YouTube comments.
Parents, that's about it.
Billions of viewers, billions. The Ligori fight, what can you say about Ligori? He's a world-class fighter. As I said during the broadcast, his record does not reflect how good he really is. The guy's, every single fight is exciting. Never lets the fans down, always puts on a good show. And tonight was no exception. And he left it all in the ring, and he did what he always does.
What was the fight tonight for you?
I got to go with LaRosa and Hashi. That was an amazing 5-round war, back and forth. Tara squeaked it out, with the decision, but the two of them, they brought it, and the fans couldn't ask for more than that.
Jonathan Hellwig versus Louis Piscavage. It was, 2 minutes of sheer mayhem in there, and they were cleaning blood off the officials' tables, and it was just incredible. So that's my fight tonight.
And Pete Lampasona, as if your opinion matters.
Why you gotta break him? I'm gonna go with Ligori. I think that definitely Hashi versus LaRosa was also worth mentioning. I was on the fence which one I'd say, but overall, Hashi versus LaRosa was a little more competitive. Ligori really sort of stole the show after a little bit of turmoil in the beginning, but Ligori's way more active. There's a lot more action on both sides going back and forth. So I pick Ligori versus Elgato.
So DaMMAge's Big Bang, the first show. Overall, how do we rate this show?
Oh man, I tell you what, I give it a 10 out of 10. No, 11 out of 10.
And Garv, you can plug your site now, so we're about to wrap this up.
TheGarv.com and thefightnerd.com.
Yeah, we're getting to that. Don't blow your load yet. Pete, you gotta do yours now.
U.S. Combat Sports, in case you didn't know, I think I've said it 5 times this trip.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna cut away from you right now. There's Shawn again. He also.
Yeah, thegarv.com, Baron's Breakdown. Check it out.
There you go. And as Garv just mentioned, go to thefightnerd.com. I am the Fight Nerd. We'll see you guys next time.